Hi, my name is Margaret, and I'm from Friends of Cape Falcon Marine Reserve. Cape Falcon Marine Reserve is a special place in the ocean that is set aside for wildlife. Today we're going to talk about birds and how they can tell us if the ocean is running out of fish. So think about, where do you normally see birds? Maybe in trees or on the ground or on a fence. But did you know that birds also live in the ocean? We call them seabirds, and they have special adaptations or abilities for living there in the ocean, or what I like to call seabird superpowers. If they live in the ocean, what do you think they eat? Well, a lot of them eat fish. And in order to get that fish, they need to dive into the ocean. Seabirds can actually dive over 200 feet deep. So how far down is 200 feet? Well, if you think about a semi truck like this, like the kind you see on a freeway or a highway, if you were to stack four of them end to end, that's about 200 feet deep, or maybe a little more. So that's how far down the common murre, which we see in this video, is able to dive. In this video, you can see the common murre's cousin, the thick-billed murre, diving deep up in the Arctic. This is very similar to how our local common murres dive.
And stay underwater for up to 3 minutes at a time.
So in that video, you heard that they can hold their breath for up to 3 minutes at a time. So that's their second superpower, holding their breath. And in this video, we see common murres and tufted puffins swimming really fast underwater to get some fish that's being fed to them in an aquarium. Their third superpower is that they can defy gravity. Common murres nest on top of rocks like this along Oregon's shoreline. Up here is where their nesting colony is. Looking a little bit closer, you can see that they pack in there really close together, and they actually just lay their eggs right on the rocks there instead of in nests. So that means that they're pretty likely to get bumped and maybe could fall off the rock. But they've got a special adaptation that helps them.
Here we have a collection of common murre eggs, and you see their distinct shape, kind of pointed, and that's called piriform. And that gives it its advantage, since the common murre does not have a comfy nest that they lay their egg into. And the advantage to this shape, the advantage, it'll roll in a circle.
So it rolls in a circle so it doesn't fall off the edge. And I want to thank my friends at Haystack Rock Awareness Program for putting that video together for me. So like any superhero, seabirds also have a kryptonite, or a weakness. And in their case, it's warmer ocean water, which means that there's fewer fish to eat. The warmer the ocean gets, the less nutritious it is, and then the less fish there is to eat. So think about, who else likes to eat fish? We do. We like to fish and we like to eat fish. Seabirds can warn us when the ocean is running out of fish, because if they're not getting enough to eat and they're not doing well, that tells us that something's a little bit off in the ocean, and maybe we should take a look at that so that we don't get to the point where there's not enough fish for people to eat too. We can help protect our superpowered seabird friends by helping to protect their ocean home. As you can see in this picture, rivers flow right out into the ocean. So any pollution that we put into a river is going to end up in the ocean. So let's prevent that. Let's reduce pollution. We can also reduce our carbon footprint by doing things like using less energy at home. So just to recap, seabirds have superpowers. They can dive deep, they can hold their breath, and they can defy gravity, or at least their eggs can. And seabird kryptonite is warming ocean waters. But if we pay attention to how the seabirds are doing, that can help warn us about ocean health and help protect fish for everyone to eat.